Who are you? Identify yourself.
Who, me? I am just an ordinary junker. But there is one name you may know me by.
StarLord!
What if the Watcher was actually watching my review? Maybe. Who knows? What if? Welcome to T's Multiverse, folks. I'm your host, Tyrus, and today I will be reviewing not one, not two, but three of the Marvel Legends figures, Disney Plus What If series, Build a Watcher line in TChalla StarLord, the Zombie Hunter SpiderMan, as well as the Doctor Strange Supreme figure. For me, I feel like this is the best Marvel Legends wave to date, all the way through. Now, to build a figure within this wave, the Watcher is an absolutely fantastic character, folks. I cannot wait to build Uatu. I loved him in the comics, and I'm going to love him even more so once I have all the pieces to finally assemble the Watcher so that he can watch all of us, right? I absolutely love, and I mean love, the What If series. Marvel Studios have done it again. They've been consistent over the years with their live action films, and now they're transitioning into their streaming services, and I've enjoyed every one of their shows. The What If series was an awesome treat for MCU fans, because if you watched all the films, you really can enjoy that series that much more. I do recommend this series, and folks, if you do watch this What If series, I recommend that you watch every episode, because it truly pays off in the end, and it makes that experience that much more better. But the last two episodes were out of this world, folks. To see the Watcher really unleash a lot of his power in episode 8 was phenomenal. But enough of me going on and on about the What If episodes. Let's look at these figures. So here I have the TChalla StarLord, who for me, at first when I saw images of this figure, I was like, TChalla StarLord, who? But then, man, after seeing what they did with the character in his featured episode, paying tribute the way they did to the late great Chadwick Boseman, I was extremely proud, and I really appreciated in how they paid tribute to Chadwick Boseman with this character, utilizing him as a catalyst to spread peace and prosperity throughout the cosmos, and pretty much being respected throughout the universe as StarLord. I really love what they did with this character. I look forward to seeing how they will continue to show that love and appreciation to Chadwick Boseman in the Wakanda Forever film. Now on to the Doctor Strange Supreme figure. This story was extremely dark, and it was sad. You know, his story was a bit sad, but it really built towards this interesting character that pays off throughout the What If series. We hadn't seen the last of this guy, folks. This guy will be coming back, I feel, in the MCU. All right, now to my guy, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. This is the figure that I knew off the bat I would just absolutely love off images alone. He was a part of an episode that wasn't my favorite, but I really enjoyed it because I'm not into the zombie thing, but I absolutely love Spider-Man. He's one of my all-time favorite heroes, and I really appreciate what they did with the designs and the shell-shaded look that he has, as well as all the characters have within this What If series. So now that I've got all out of the way, folks, let's get to this review. All right, folks, first up is TChalla StarLord, one of the standout characters in all of the What If series. Man, this guy was phenomenal. And here he looks so cool. I love the shell-shaded designing that they utilize with these characters. Again, for me, this is by far the best Build-A-Figure line from the Marvel Legends team that I've seen thus far. I mean, I absolutely love this line. The fact that we get to create the Watcher is just a huge plus for me. And to get a character like this that I truly appreciate is also awesome. I love this design throughout. It just pays homage to his Wakanda heritage with the gold trim on the jacket here. I just absolutely love this. This is a simplistic design with all of these characters truly shine through. And I like that. I like shell-shaded characters. Take a look at the bag. Just simple design, really clean, nice designs, mimicking the animated series. I really like that. I'm going to test out his head articulation. Goes up, no problem. Goes down, side to side. No issues at all. You want to check out his arm articulation. You're going to here, goes all the way around, no issues at all. He does have He does have some bicep swivel up here, which is cool. Elbow articulation, no problem at all in the elbows. And he also has pretty good wrist articulation. Really good. Okay, let's check out his legs here. So legs, he has like his upper thigh swivel, which is pretty cool. Really good upper thigh swivel. And he has overall nice rotation in the legs. Let's see how he can do the split pretty well. And we're gonna check out his knee articulation here. Goes all the way back. Pretty decent, no problem. And then we're gonna check out his ankle articulation. Goes up, pretty decent. Goes down, really cool character. Let's test out his accessories, folks. So again, he comes with the head of the Watcher. I just love this guy. He's watching all of us, folks. Look at him. What if? All right, so let's test out his blaster accessories here. So got one blaster in his hand, and we're gonna get the other. No problem. All right, come on. There we go. Oh, that's awesome. Takes me back to those episodes. Man, those last two episodes were so awesome. Cannot believe we got to see the Watcher get down in a one-on-one battle the way he did. All right, we're gonna switch out this head here. I wanna see how that looks. Though I'll be posing him with this head here. I won't be utilizing this one much at all, but we'll test it out. For the review, we'll test it out. I can get it. There we go. Yeah, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I prefer to see TChalla's face, but this definitely looks awesome. So cool. Now that we've taken a look at TChalla StarLord, let's get on to the next what if figure. Up next is the amazing Spider-Man. Now, this is the character that I already automatically was like, this is my favorite out of the whole wave until I saw the actual series, and I was like, okay, TChalla StarLord and then this guy. But I absolutely love what I saw from this figure when it was announced during a Marvel live stream. It just looks so cool, man. And now to have him in hand, it just makes it that much better. This by far is my second most favorite character out of the wave. This is the guy, like, I just feel like he really shines for me with this wave. I love Spider-Man. I'm like a huge Spider-Man fan, and he's up there with Batman for me. And I just love the designs, and I love the colors that is utilized throughout this figure. I mean, again, the shell shading designs for this character, it looks so good. It's just clean, and I like that. And that's why I love this character. When I first saw this character doing a Marvel Legends live stream, I was just blown away, and I was like, I want this Spider-Man. And the good thing about this Spider-Man character is that you can utilize it with your MCU characters, but this can go pretty much with any of your collections. This can go with your regular Marvel Legends characters. I mean, it looks so good. It's so versatile to where I'm going to utilize this with some of my other Marvel Legends characters. You know, I just like this design. I love the red color palette that they utilize for this character. I love the designs here to mimic what Tom Holland wears in the MCU with the black lines throughout the costume. I love this here, like the web shooters look so good. Nice touch for this character overall. You just look here throughout, he looks so cool. He had a little, I don't know if there's a little blood or a little dirt from that zombie series, folks. If you haven't checked out my review on that particular episode, definitely check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below. Emotional episode throughout. You know, it was well written. Really enjoyed it, even though I'm not a zombie person. I hated how it ended. I would like to see a resolution to that episode, but you know, we did get a cameo from that zombie Scarlet Witch during the final episode of What If. But overall, man, it's just this character alone is just so awesome. What an amazing addition to this What If wave. We're gonna take a look at the accessories here. So he comes with the leg for the Watcher. Long leg, yeah. It looks pretty cool. So funny to see the Watcher's leg. It just looks funny. Just a leg. And then he comes with a swappable head for the Spider-Man character. I like this. I just love this look. It just screams animated series Spider-Man. It just what this looks like. It doesn't scream MCU. It just looks like the Marvel, something from the comics, like the Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man comics. That's what this screams to me. And I love this head sculpt. I will definitely be utilizing this head sculpt with this figure. And then he comes with some swappable hands here, which is cool. Like that. And he comes with this awesome cape. Now, this was the standout character of the series as well. The Doctor Strange cape. I mean, this cloak of levitation, it was so cool, man. Live action or animated feature. It was just, it shines through every episode. It was definitely the star of the What If episode. And it was the star of Doctor Strange's solo film. I mean, he shined throughout that whole entire film. So extremely ingenious for the Marvel Legends team. Not the Marvel Legends, but the Marvel Studios team to give the Cloak of Levitation a consciousness, you know, a personality. Because I really like that. So, yeah. So let's test that. Let's see how he looks with this. I don't care for him to wear this. I mean, looks all right. I won't be utilizing him with this. But this is a cool accessory to have in case you want to do that, or in case you want to use it with someone else. Maybe you want to put this on someone else. But this is a neat accessory to have. I like this. So I'm going to take a look at Peter Parker, a.k.a. the Spider-Man. So his head goes up really good, goes down side to side really well, all the way around. These are just so, these characters are so cool looking, man. This is my wave right here, folks. This is it here. And so arms go really well. Does he have bicep swivel? Yep, he has bicep swivel. Arm rotation is really good. Goes up pretty well. Elbow articulation, really cool. No problem at all. Have the wrist, a little Spider-Man action with the wrist area here. Like that, no problem at all. You expect Spider-Man to be well articulated, you know, for massive poses. So here we have some articulation here in the upper area. Cool. Let's see, that's nice waist swivel. Ab crunch is really good here, because you expect Spider-Man to have pretty decent ab crunch. So articulation for this Spider-Man is really cool, really good, really solid. Okay, so we have here some nice, we got, again, like the TChalla StarLord, we have this upper thigh swivel here, as well as the overall rotation of the leg. Oh, it popped off, popped back on. There we go. All right, so upper rotation of the leg is really good. Let's see how well he does splits. So, because we want the Spider-Man to be really articulated. He's pretty cool, pretty good. Seems really tight. It's okay. I mean, pretty decent articulation in the leg area. I mean, yeah. So we have double jointed knees here, which is really cool. Goes all the way back with no problem. Here, pretty neat articulation in the ankle area. Have a nice ankle rocker here. And goes up, down, no problem. Can go, like I said, again, nice rotation, rocket rotation here. Overall articulation is really solid with this figure. You know, I wish it was maybe a little better at this. He seems a little, like, bendy, but I think you can get him into some really cool poses. And let's just check out the other swappable hands for the Amazing Spider-Man here. So I have two to swap out. He has two fisted hands that we mentioned earlier. So we have this here. Wrong hand. All right, so here we got this one, and we got this. So gives you options, which is really cool. I like that. Very cool. So he can go, pow, to the moon. All right. Before we move on to the next figure, I want to swap out and test out his other head. Oh, yes. This looks so cool, folks. It just screams classic Spider-Man from the comics. I mean, I just love this head sculpt. And like I said, again, the color that they utilize for this figure, it just pops. It's so bright, so vibrant. I just love those bright, vibrant colors when you're talking about many of the Marvel characters from the comics. You think of those bright colors that they utilize. And I just love this, man. So we're going to pose him. See if he poses for me as we transition to the next character. All right, no problem at all, folks. I love this. Gonna move to watch his leg out the way as we move on to the next segment. Take us home, Spider-Man. All right, last but certainly not least is the Doctor Strange Supreme character. I mean, this guy, I don't want to spoil anything, but this character plays a huge role within everything that goes down within this What If series. I absolutely loved his solo story. Really, really, really awesome. You know, I really like how they developed this character throughout. And don't be surprised, folks, if we see him in the live-action Doctor Strange film, because I got a feeling we're going to see this guy very soon. But, man, they did an excellent job with him throughout. I absolutely love this character. Again, these three overall were just awesome What If characters. This one here, man, he looks so cool, and he truly embodies what this character was throughout. I just love the detail here in the eyes. As a result of all that dark magic that he consumed throughout. Folks, if you have not watched this What If series, I recommend that you watch it. It is so good throughout, and everything truly pays off for real towards the end. But this guy, man, throughout the sculpting is just absolutely amazing. I will say this is the best of the three in terms of the sculpting overall, man. The detail throughout is so good. Here, the gold, the gauntlet area, the trimmings here, the color palette that he used throughout here is so good, man. I love it. The wrinkles that you see throughout his pants that he has, the boot area. I mean, it's just all the way through, man. He looks so impressive. The designs and the attention to detail, even with it being a shell-shaded character, man, I like this. Let's take a look at figure here. So let my camera focus. So his head can go up, can go down, no problem at all. Goes side to side. Up. All right. Arm rotation, extremely tight, which is understandable. It's a new figure, but pretty cool rotation here in the arm area. And much like the others, he does have bicep swivel. And his elbow articulation is really solid. Can go in and out with no problem. He does have rotation here in the wrist area. Goes around, in, and out. Okay. Now, I was wondering, with all the detail here in the upper area, upper torso, the chest area, there's no articulation in these areas here, but we do have some waist swivel here, which is pretty solid. And then we have some rocking rotation here with the figure, which is good. But waist swivel is really great. So let's take a look at the Doctor Strange Supreme's accessories. So he comes with just a few. He comes with this swappable hand with the translucent energy or magic effect that he has, and that looks really cool. I really like that. Let's swap that out right now with the figure. Let's test it out. Let's do it. What do we got to lose? There we go. Oh yeah. Now, one thing, it's not a big deal, but I really wish they would have gave us two swappable hands, so you have the energy effect in both hands as opposed to just one. That's something I don't know why they just didn't give us 2. But this still looks great because you can have him basically utilizing one hand with the spell and maybe having his hand pose like that to as if he's going to conjure up yet another spell. So, I mean, you can utilize it that way, but really been awesome if we could have had another effect for the hand. But again, this looks so cool, man. I really like this figure here. And then he comes with a cape. Now, the cape is one of the most impressive features for this figure because, folks, look at the attention to detail and the designs throughout. Man, this thing's, and this is just inside the cape. Look at the detail. Man, this looks crazy. They went all out with this. I mean, it's so, for figures that are like the shell-shaded, simplistic designing that these characters have, they're still detailed. I mean, look at the detail throughout this areas here on the cape. Man, that looks so awesome. There's a back here. Details throughout the black areas here. I mean, this is awesome. So let's stick this on. I've been looking forward to this part because I want to connect this cape to him. So let's do it. All right, so here we go. Oh yeah, yeah. This is where it's at, man. This is good. This is good. Oh, hand fell off. Yeah, man, this looks awesome. The head is sculpted in a way where the light hits here and there's just this shade of darkness underneath the eyes, which mimics all the darkness and everything that he's consumed in those episodes, man. And like I said, this character is definitely a standout for real within this line. I mean, look at him, man. It looks awesome. And again, you know, yes, it would have been awesome to get an additional accessory, but you can always mimic something else that he's conjuring up. Or if you have another accessory, energy accessory, you can attach it to his hand. Fantastic Doctor Strange Supreme. And here I have all 3 characters together in the Doctor Strange Supreme, who is set right now to utilize one of his many magical spells here with that translucent magical effect that he is emitting from his hand. And then we have the courageous and heroic TChalla StarLord, whose name is heard and respected throughout the entire cosmos. And then last but not least, we have the amazing, your friendly neighborhood SpiderMan, all together set to save the entire universe. And joining the team in this pick is Heist Nebula, yet another excellent figure from this Build a Watcher line. No, I did not review this figure, but man, she is awesome, and I thoroughly enjoyed her in the TChalla StarLord episode. I hope to see her again in the What If Season 2. Who knows? We'll see. Stay tuned. I want to pull up to the camera so you get a closer look at her. She looks great. She comes with a gun, and also she has a working gun holster, which is awesome. And sculpting throughout is really solid, man. Love this figure too, man. She is so cool. So really happy to have her along with the rest of the guys. That TChalla StarLord, they formed a really interesting Guardians of the Galaxy team. And here I have with the group my Marvel Legends Age of Ultron figure. Man, this figure is so awesome. It's one of my most favorite Marvel Legends figures, period, ever. This guy is towering over these guys, and as he's standing here, I can hear James Spader voice going, "There's no strings on me." If you've watched Age of Ultron, you know what I'm talking about. But man, this guy looks phenomenal. And there's another reason why I have him standing here, because he plays a huge part in the What If series. And lastly, with the team, I have my Marvel Select Thanos. Yes, the Mad Titan himself, posing with this Infinity Gauntlet. Man, I love this figure. And I have him standing next to his daughter, though from a different universe, Heist Nebula, Will Heist Nebula and the rest of her team stop the Mad Titan Thanos from taking over the entire universe? Stay tuned. Well, it looks like our team is in for one heck of a battle with Ultron, but I got a feeling we got some backup coming. TChalla's been working on it. I got confidence in him, so I think he's going to make it happen, so stay tuned for that. But I just want to thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed the review. I want to send a huge shout out to all of my subscribers. I really appreciate you, and I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. It definitely does not go unnoticed. Thank you so much. And for those of you who haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. What are you waiting on? I'd love for you to join Team Multiverse. Hit that subscription button. Hit that like button as well. It'll really help push the channel out there. Also, hit that bell notification if you haven't already so that you're notified when my videos drop. And if you did all that, I really appreciate it, folks. And until next time, be good to one another. Be safe. Stay tuned. And let's all hope that our team can take down Ultron for the universe's sake, because the Watcher is watching. Until next time, folks. Bye for now.